Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another Raven's Ramble. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something very, very cool that's happening in For Honor. And it's about time this thing is fucking happening. And it's sort of something that we've been asking for a very long time. But we're going to go over what that thing is and then the impact that's going to have on the game as well as a whole, which, you know, we'll talk about. But first of all, if you look at the faction war map right here, you got the Vikings in their territory, you got the Samurai in their territory, and then the Knight territory is just an absolute mess right now. As you can plainly see, there is a whole bunch of fog and everything rolling in here. Now, not only is there a whole bunch of smoke coming in from this side of the map, but as you can see, there are a bunch of explosions and stuff within the smoke as well. Now, this is different because it's brand new. Now, of course, if you look up in the mountains, there's always been this smoke there. There's smoke on the outside of the maps, but here, the Knight territory is just being engulfed in this whole sort of like fog smoke thing. Like, it's the same sort of thing as in the Wulin trailer when they first announced them and you had all that fog coming in and then the Wulin was shown within it. It looks like the exact same stuff. So if this doesn't turn out to be the Wulin, I'm going to be mighty pissed off because for the longest time we've all been wanting the Wulin to sort of be on the faction war map, to be represented there, because the Wulin, they sort of came in, they dropped the new heroes and everything, and then they just sort of never rocked up. They just never came. And now it looks like that they're finally rocking up and they're finally coming. Now this fog smoke thing is actually pushing in pretty far, so I don't know if this is going to go across the entirety of the map, which it will probably do at some point because it's so far engulfed the majority of the Knights territory, and I'm assuming it's going to go into the Vikings and so on and so forth. But this pretty much has to be the Wulin. I don't know what else this could possibly be, either like, you know, maybe an event that they're trying to tease or something, but that would be kind of stupid to make this whole change to the faction war map, knowing full well everyone's going to think the Wulin are coming, and then all of a sudden it turns out it's not the Wulin, it's just like an event or something. That would be kind of shitty. But it sort of looks like a storm, like with all these like explosions and stuff going off. It looks like a storm, and that was what the Wulin trailer showed. So I'm going to put my money on the fact that this is going to be the Wulin. But it's going to be very, very interesting. If this is the Wulin, where are they going to be situated? Because right now you have the sort of Viking strongholds up here in the mountains. You have the Knights who've conquered down here, and then you have the Samurai over here. So where the hell are the Wulin going to come into play? I thought they were going to completely change up this map to suit the Wulin, to basically slot them in somewhere. So that might end up be what happens here. This, like, you know, giant fog thing goes across the entirety of the map, and then once it goes across the entirety of the map, it basically disperses and we'll have a brand new faction war game map type thing going on. That could be what happens here, or it could just be that the fog comes in and then sort of takes over a different part of the map, like over here or something, and then the Wulin's icon pops up. I don't know. Either way, they're going to have to split this from a 3-way map into a 4-way map at some point if this is the Wulin and they are adding in the Wulin. Because right now, it's sort of just, it's not going to work. It's not going to make much sense unless you just want the Knights to just completely have like next to nothing, and the Samurai and the Vikings to have a shit ton of stuff. But overall, is this going to have much impact on the game in general? I don't think it is, because we still have the same faction war going on, and the faction war right now is kind of pointless. It's just this like sort of tiny mini game that's there. You put some points into some stuff, and then, you know, the Vikings majority win most of the time. I've done a bunch of videos in the past going over how they could make the faction war a actual cool, integral part of the game via a faction war game mode. I've done plenty of other videos about how they could put a reward system into the faction war game mode and game map type thing in order to make this thing awesome and something that people want to actively participate in, and not something where you just throw down some resources here and there whenever you get them, because why the fuck not? But yeah, overall this isn't going to really do much, even though they do add the Wulin right now into the faction war map, because the actual faction war map itself, the way it works, it's kind of boring and it doesn't really do anything, and that's a real shame and it's a real missed opportunity. But this gives them an opportunity to, when they come in, if this smoke comes across, it engulfs the entirety of the map, and then it, like, you know, redoes the whole thing so it's completely laid out in a brand new way. It'll give them a chance to, you know, release a brand new game mode, release a faction war game mode, release something brand new with that overhaul of the faction war map in order to make the thing more appealing, more exciting, and give people something to look forward to and something to do when they jump into the game and when they start playing the game, especially when it comes to the faction war, which the whole game is based around. It's based around Knights versus Vikings versus Samurai, and well, now the Wu Lin. So unless they can actually implement that in a really, really cool way, more than just what they have here, it's just going to be pretty much the same old thing, just rinse and repeated, but with now, you know, the Wu Lin's purple fucking on the map. But I'm pretty sure this is the Wu Lin. I'm going to be putting my money down this is the Wu Lin. Everyone I've talked to so far thinks that this is the Wu Lin, so I'm pretty sure, and we're all pretty sure this is going to be the Wu Lin. If it's something else, I have no idea what this could possibly be, but this is definitely something going on in the corner here, and it's going to be interesting to see how this goes and how this spreads and what they do with this thing. But that, my friends, is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. I try to get to as many as I possibly can. Please share the video around, it does help me out a fuck ton. If you want to pick yourself up some Raven Gaming merchandise, you can check that out down below in the description box. Also check out my social medias down below. There is my Twitter at Raven Gaming and my Instagram at Raven. They're in the description box as well. And also check out my music channel as well. Link down below in the description box. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.